everyone, welcome back to the next episode of Exposing Scotland's Track Weapons. So I'm wearing the same clothes because I have done 2 feature cars in one day. So you'll have already seen the Toyota Starlet, that was this morning. We've now got a good friend of ours in his Mark 6 Fiesta behind us. So this is Danny, this is the Mark 6 Fiesta that was in our very original track videos, and he was the man who helped me and Liam on our first track day. So it's a big moment to get his car on for a full feature. We've been kind of waiting because it's been getting engine work, turbo work, everything done over winter, and it's now back. So this is going to be the feature car of this afternoon. So this is a Mark 6 EcoBoost, and it has been mapped, and it is very, very high 300s, capable of running 400, but for the track, he's got it turned down a little bit for track use. So I'm going to get in the car as per usual, and I'm going to do a full talk over the spec and everything. He sent it to me, but first, let's get some of those cinematic shots. So if you're enjoying Exposing Scotland's Track Weapons, here's another episode for you. Hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you on the track. Hope you enjoyed those cinematic shots. So I've always thought this car looked absolutely naughty, and it's good that it's got the more modern Mark 7 engine in it, obviously, and it's got some boost. So I'm going to go over the spec list in just a moment, and I'm going to get some laps with Danny. Again, I just want to take this opportunity to thank Danny again, because he's been a great help with me and Liam since we started with the track cars. He took me for my first ever sighting lap round Knockhill. That's how much I value Danny. So great guy, and good to have his car on the channel. Hello again from inside Mark 6 EcoBoost, aka Danny's mental Fiesta, right? So as per usual with an Exposing Scotland's Track Weapon video, this is a summary, and I think he's missed some stuff out, right? But I put him under a bit of pressure this morning when I texted him and said spec list now, almost. So we'll run through it, right? So 2005 ST150, that's obviously the car in the shell. Mark 7 ST180 1.6 turbo swap. It's got Newman cams, 30% injectors, S280, S280, I think that's the turbo in these cars. DCAT 3-inch turbo back exhaust with side exit. You'll have seen that in the cinematic shots. AirTech crossover, AirTech induction kit, AirTech radiator, Derenza Focus RS front mount intercooler. Again, you can see that from the cinematic shots. Puma Speed coolant pipes, big boost pipe kit, turbo smart diverter valve. So it's 383 brake horsepower and 440 newton meters of torque, so some power going through those front wheels. Genuine service parts, so ST200 clutch, quaife diff, gas, GHA coilovers with comp brake front adjustable top mounts. That was a mouthful. EBC 300mm front big brake kit with floating disc setup. I seen these before he put them on pictures. Absolutely massive. EBC RPX front pads, uprated flexes all round with 660 fluid. Big up 660 fluid. Puma Speed rear discs with blue stuff rear pads. Coilovers on the rear with solid top mounts. Every bush on car is Powerflex Black Series. White line rear anti-roll bar, solid steering rack bushes, Denza lower gearbox mount, Speedline wheels, 2118s with 8R1 tyres, a JP cage, JP C5 bolt-in, sparkle seats, look harnesses, sparkle steering wheel, Kilowatt shifter, of course, Mark 7 interior conversion, carbon everywhere, spare wheel delete. That's the majority of it, but he says he has forgot some stuff. But that gives you a summary of what it is that we're dealing with here. So I did spend some time in this car, as I said, when it was in its previous setup. But now it is a much improved version, so I am super excited to get out in this afternoon. And the sun is out and the tyres are warm. So if you've got any questions, drop them down below. I can always ask Danny for you. But yeah, this has been a labour of love, this project. So yeah, really excited to get out in this today. So as usual, some pit lane love, so I'm going to try and catch a few clips of Danny's Mark 6 in the pit lane. I think he looks like he's in the queue. The lights are still at red because they haven't been given the green light to go yet. So there's a not killed truck still down in the track doing something. So I'll just need to hang about until it's time to go. Right, he was away, he was at the front of the queue, so I'll stand here at the famous section of the pit wall. Meow. So it's clockwise in the afternoon, so Danny he taught me how to do this, but spend 3 or 4 laps just getting the brakes warmed up, tyres warmed up, and even more so just now because he's running a new setup. He's not actually been on the track since the November track day, by the way. That's a long time. His car's been in build basically. So I'm excited for him. But we do know that testing can come with problems, so we just have to, fingers crossed, Divine Autotech build mapped, so yeah.
Listen here.
Brilliant. Is that Danny's car?
Aye.
I can hear it, pop, poppity, pop, pop, bang. Right, he's just warming up, but here he comes up the main straight. On yourself, son. Oh, it's going, man, it's going, exciting stuff. This is becoming a common theme, this. Try to get to the next corner before Danny's lap. I've got my phone. The rig, man, sorting us out, innit?
It's dusty like.
Hopefully a wee cool down lap. So it's quite funny because we obviously have to try and make it all the way around, right? But people normally go out for like 7, 8, maybe 10 laps. It depends how hard they want to push their car, right? But we need to try and make it all the way around to get clips for every bit of the track, and it's a bit of a task. So we'll head back to the pit lane and see what he's saying.
Go around and watch people on the track. Fair the track.
That's that big boy.
Get the fucking the vent open.
I made a wee CG and I was like, there's no boost.
Right, that's us, we're away. So next clips are going to be GoPro facing forwards, and I've got that GoPro there for the cabin, so let's go. It sounds well different, man. Saucy, bro, saucy. I like it a lot. Big turbo. That is fucking naughty, man. That was good, mate. Aye, bro. That is flying, man. So fast, mate. Fantastic, mate. Fucking well loved that.
Quick, eh?
Oh, very quick. You're getting round fast now, aren't you? What's your lap times now, do you think?
Oh, I need to get a fucking...
Mate, that would have been fucking, what? 57, 58 seconds?
No idea, really. I need to get a fucking Garmin.
I'm just getting a feel for it, but I reckon you must be, mate.
We're right up there.
Oh, you were on 2 wheels, mate. That was brilliant. That was fantastic, mate. Right, we're just back after that. So, intense GoPro footage. Hope you enjoyed that. Trying to showcase what this car is now capable of. Obviously the upgrades have been like a massive thing for this car. Like the turbo's bigger, the mapping's different, the brakes are massive now. And just how far Danny's able to push the car. I hope you've seen that in the video. So, another car that is well worthy of being on the series of Scotland's track weapons. It's an exciting bit of kit, and Danny certainly knows how to pilot it, that's for sure. Some people I feel a bit unsafe in their car, but not him. Aye, so sick, so sick. So probably limited in the laps today, just because I need to leave soon, because we have to go to MK Project in Dundee and put the seats for the Mini in the Mini whilst the roll cage is still tack welded, so that we can just make sure for any clashes. So we're going to be leaving shortly to go and do that. But nonetheless, this feature has not been impacted by that. Those laps there were sensational, so I hope you enjoyed that. Good time to remind you, if you're enjoying Danny's car and the channel, please hit subscribe, hit like, drop us a comment, let us know about what a car this is. There's not always too much to see under the bonnet of these cars, right? And if anybody knows what one of these 1.6 turbo Fiesta engines looks like, it's not the sexiest engine in the world, but let's get a look, because you see how squashed in the engine bay it is. So it's fair packed in there. Obviously the Mark 6 shell and chassis is a lot smaller, and I'm amazed at how he's fitted that Focus RS front mount intercooler in there, because it's literally taking up the whole space. But there you go, just shows you. So yeah, absolutely sick. So tyre pressure check, so let's get a wee update from him. Right, no more onboards with Danny, because he's literally got like a 2-hour track evening here, and I don't want to be sitting in his passenger seat the whole time. So it's, you know, I'm thankful enough to be in for one session. So what I'm going to do for the next 15 minutes before we have to shoot off is I'm going to go to the main straight, and I'm going to see him tearing up the main straight, because that is when that little car is exciting. So yeah, we're going to go and stand just at the kind of main paddock straight, get some clips, and then that'll be this feature over. But what a car, man, what a day. Right, there's a red flag, so we'll take this opportunity to get some pictures and videos of it in its natural habitat, which is in the actual paddock and the pit lane. Right, few videos. Here he comes. That's it. Warm up. Get them tyres warmed up, you're gonna need it. So, this point where I'm standing right now is when he's at full chat, that's what I call it anyway. Throttle, pedal to the metal, right to the floor. So yeah, this is probably a good spot. So, a couple of laps, then we'll close up this video. I've had such a good day, honestly, again. Just chilling with all the people in their track cars, it's great. Here we go. Sorry. Told you, full chat here. Quality. Right, that's it. Another successful day in Knockhill. So thanks to Danny at Mark 6 EcoBoost on all socials if you want to see more info about that car. That's going to be us for today. We're going to head over to MK Project in Dundee now, and we're going to mock up the seat fitment and the track mini just to make sure we don't have any bad clashes with the new roll cage. So we're going to head off and get that done. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed that and you enjoy everything else, hit like, hit subscribe. See you soon.
Waiting, I'm a wonder.